Oh, okay. Good morning,
Good afternoon or good evening.
good evening, wherever you might be in the world. I be in the world. This is Rogue TV. This is Wit.
This is Jay.
Don't know where I go. If it's your second time around or your third time around, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, nice to have you. Last topic we talked about was on a bigger note. Females, woman that knows that the guy is
Too young.
too young, could be her son or her youngest son. Most of them, they're doing it for the companionship,
Yeah.
or just to say, well, okay, I'm young, or
Yeah.
I'm my own big woman, I can do whatever I want. So,
Do you know the saying when they talk about midlife crisis? Now this is just me, like probably thinking of another reason why. I'm just throwing it out there. Could be right, could be wrong, but I'm just throwing it out there. So when you go through midlife crisis, say for a woman at that particular age, all her children are grown. She's lonely now. She's missing having her kids around, and there's this young boy, right? He's energetic, he's youthful. He, like I said, make her feel young again, make her feel alive. She actually might take him in, and he might actually fill that void that she has probably lost with her kids being gone and stuff. And then it ended up that love transitioning from her being like a parent figure to him, and end up being like a partner to him
if no,
instead.
but still, if you're gonna look at it like that, how can a woman in a certain age looking at a child that is like could be her youngest child or even a child of hers,
Well, if
and
it's
looking at them sexually?
if it's a young boy, if it's like a young boy under 18, then that's just wrong. There's something mentally wrong. Not saying that less than 21, between 21 and 18, there's anything right with that. To each is their own, but they're presumed as adults, right? At 18 and over, you're said to be an adult now. So during school years, if you have a older woman, for example, in her 30s and stuff, looking at a 16-year-old boy, that is wrong.
Not really.
Even what secrets coming out now. Oh, here they come. All right, Jay, what you say? Not really.
Not really.
Why? Back that up with some evidence now.
No, you see,
Personal experience.
no, when I
Here
was in
come.
school, I think it was grade 10. There was a
Don't tell me about this. Is this a 25-year-old woman?
wait back.
Oh.
We had this thing they call sex education class, and it was more like you ask questions, you get answers. It was more like telling you what to do, what not to do, how to protect yourself and everything like that. But when everybody else was like shy about asking certain questions or answering certain questions, I was more the type that, okay, I ask it, I need an answer, or you ask it, I try to give you an answer.
Yeah.
Anyway, me and the sex education teacher, we kind of got close, where I used to go to her office, just sit there and talk to her about certain things. Or if I want to escape a class, I'll go to her office and tell her I got a headache. Get a couple Panadol, act like I take it and lay down. There was like a little bed in there.
Yeah.
Just lay down like I'm relaxing, trying to get rid of the headache.
We're
Till-
just looking for company, eh? Just looking for company.
End up having the company still. But
Jay, you realize that you told them which school you went to?
no. I didn't. But anyway, in those days it was more like trying to get around the whole process of, just having fun and trying to experience certain things. But then it reached a point where her husband, which was a policeman, came to the school, and she introduced me as her best student. No, it wasn't her husband, her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
they was like engaging shit.
All right. Her fiance.
So she introduced me as her best student. And the guy see me on the street one day and asked me, how am I getting along in sex education?
A
And
plus.
it was right on my lip. It was right on my lip to tell him that I'm well advanced. But anyway, long story short, she left the school and we kind of, what you call it, didn't see each other after that. But if you're still out there, hello.
That is wrong, Jay. That is just wrong. Like in high school, we all
How
had
was that wrong?
That is just wrong, man. You were a minor. Like you said it. She's meant to be setting an example.
Yes, supposed to be setting an example,
Yeah,
but
you are placed in an institution filled with students to teach them, to mentor them.
no,
to
not me.
guide
I was
them.
a student.
You were exactly.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of having teachers in a
So
school.
wait a minute. Let me ask you a question now.
Yeah. Oh, we've heard of it. Like we hear of this thing. This is nothing strange to the world about teachers having flings with students, even becoming pregnant by the student.
Yeah, it didn't go that far.
No, like I know, but I'm just saying this is not a strange thing. Like it happens all over, but it doesn't mean that it's right. It's not right because it goes against everything that she swore to uphold really when she went into education.
In
and
a way,
teaching.
yes.
Yeah.
In a way, no, because you have a student that is like an upholding student, like myself, who a teacher will do anything to keep in class or keep
Anything.
around to
If
make
that-
sure
if
that all the
that-
kids are having good examples.
If that was the case, like probably 80% of boys in our high school would probably have a similar story to yours. Think about it. If all teachers, female teachers, try to keep their male students in
Yeah,
class
but
and stuff, how you're saying it is that most of them would have some sort of relation.
careful.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's all right.
But it's an experience that it's kind of hard to forget.
Of course. One would think.
No, but look at this. You go to school knowing that okay, Miss such and such is gonna be there. Or you get up in the morning, you don't feel like going to school, but you remember this teacher's gonna be
It's
there.
still not right.
Ah.
No matter what you say,
get that
Jay,
vibes.
no matter what you say, it is not right. It is not acceptable at all. When I was in college, there was this young teacher, like he was he had just finished university. So, but he was a smart guy. He was pretty young. He was like 23. Now in college, we were like, I started a year later, so I was actually 19 when I started college, and so the second year we were 20 and he was like 24. So if you look at it like that, then that's different. But you're talking about high school. It wasn't me, by the way. It was another girl in the class. But what I'm saying,
Yeah, get yourself out.
Yeah, it wasn't me. But what I'm saying, to be fair, in high school, I had a massive crush on my PE teacher. I mean,
Yeah.
which I don't think
It wasn't heard of.
most girls, I think most girls in high school had crushes on their PE teacher, especially if they were fit. Like hello, hi, hello. I won't call your name, but yes. Mr. Cooper, how you doing, sir?
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like most girls had a crush on him, but nothing happened, as nothing should happen because he's a teacher. Do you know what I mean? Like, but not saying that. Of course, we are all young girls, young guys going through puberty, hormones off the chains. We're gonna see people and have crushes on them, but it doesn't mean that the teachers or the instructors or the persons who are meant to be teaching you should indulge them and should be entertaining the minors. No, it's wrong.
It's not really indulgence.
Of course it is. Yeah, of course it's exactly that. It is.
It's
and
more of an
wrong.
attraction.
No, exactly. You shouldn't act on those feelings. This is what
No,
I'm
but
saying.
look. In those days, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, she had just came out of university.
It doesn't matter.
So she was like about 23.
It doesn't
But the whole
matter.
thing is, at the end of the day, I felt as if, okay, I was that good, I was that persuasive, that I
Guys.
actually got her to just
Guys,
give in.
you're going to have to subscribe, and you're going to have to leave a comment, and you're going to have to respond to what if you think Jay's right. There's no way he can be right about that. It doesn't matter how young she was. You guys were minors still. You're in high school. You're minors. There's no way any teacher should be engaging any sort of attraction
Okay.
at all.
All right, coming out of that,
Yes.
another situation where, okay, after I started traveling, after leaving high school, about the age 19, about age 19, I was actually with a woman that was like 40, 38, going to between 38 and 40,
Yeah.
where people, as a matter of fact, me and my dad actually had a fallout because of that.
Yeah.
Because he was actually trying to get her. And
See,
she
all of
kept
this,
denying and kept
all of
denying.
this that's happening right now is ego. That's all it is. He's boasting. You're boasting.
No,
right now.
I'm not boasting.
Yes, he
I'm not
is.
boasting. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what happened. Because she was more than 10 years older than I
He just fed
am.
his ego talking about he and his dad tried to get this girl.
No.
And
He was trying to get her long before I met her.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I came in the picture. And what caused me and him to fall out was, well,
Because
he
he got
fall
her.
out with me because I got with her. And he looked at her and
Look
told her
at the
that,
face. Look
imagine,
at the face. Look at the expression.
He tells her, imagine, all this time I was trying, and my little son come,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden he gets in,
Yeah.
and he stopped talking to her for a long time.
Well, in regards to that, my personal opinion, I don't think that's right. But then again, that's two consensual adults. If you're looking at it in that respect, it's two consensual adults because you're 19, you're considered an adult. But as personal thought on it, I still think that's wrong because there's too much of an age gap, and the reason why I say this is because she's an experienced older woman. She has to be. She's in her 40s. Whether she hasn't done anything in her life, she's experienced because she's lived twice as long as you. That's experience in itself, right? And you as a young man just coming up, it's gonna be hard, especially if you're still you're the personality that wants to discover new things, try new things, and she's in a place where she's
But wait a minute.
done with all that.
What's the biggest age gap you ever been with?
Me, I've like as an adult, I've been with a guy that's the oldest I've been with is 8 years older than me. But that was when I was an adult, right? So I was 20, he was 28. Yeah,
But on a serious note,
yeah. So speaking from, I can say this from life experience now, something that I've experienced personally. So the oldest guy that I've been with was 8 years older than me, right? Now we actually worked together for quite some time. So we were together for like 7 years.
well,
Yeah, but the problem with that now is like what I said about the life experience. So he met me while I was still young. He was in a place where he had already gotten the party life out of him. He had already gone through the drink stage, everything, whereas I was just getting into it. Not saying I was a big party girl, but whereas I wanted to hang out with my girlfriends, go to a few parties, he was at the stage where it's like, nah, he wants to stay home. He just wants to have a chilled evening or just not do those things. Me being a good girlfriend, considering his feelings, I would be like, all right, I'll stay at home then, if that's the case. But the problem with that is you, as me personally, it makes a younger person feel like, not suffocated, but it feels like you're being held back because you're not experiencing the things as a young person in that time of life that you should be experiencing. Because when you're young, you should get certain things, you should do certain things, because that's the whole point of being young, living, doing things. Now everybody's term of living and experiences are different, fair enough, but this is just me talking from my thing. I wanted to go out with my friends. I wanted to go to a few parties, whereas he was more like stay at home. So age does play a massive role in relationship, I believe.
So wait a minute. Yes, it does play a massive role. Depends on how you look at it, or who's looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because from my point of view,
Mm-hmm.
I look at it like this: if the female is over 18,
Mm-hmm.
some people look and say, okay, once you're under my roof, you do as I say. Until that is different, you can do certain things. But some people look at it, once 18 years old,
Mhm.
well, the status, the what do you call it? Age of consent is what, 16 years old now?
In Jamaica, yeah, 16. But you're not seen as an adult until 18.
Yeah. Now, most men look at it like this. They don't look at no age thing. They want to see titties and
As long
ass.
as you look flirtatious, as long as you look of age, then basically.
And nowadays, the moms and dads are actually buying the things that makes that female daughter look as if she's 20 something years old when she's just 13.
The makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how you get the whole yes and no and do's and don'ts and what's appropriate and inappropriate with kids being of certain age, wearing makeup, lashes and stuff, because these things they enhance, right? And 13, in my opinion, you're still like, people even in their early 30s are trying to get supple faces as 13, and these 13-year-olds are caking on the makeup, and it's like you're doing the opposite to what these older persons are doing. They're actually trying to look youthful, whereas you are already youthful. You don't need to be piling on all these things. You're just taking away from it instead of actually enhancing it. But you have these kids, they won't leave the house. 13 I'm talking about, young kids won't leave the house until they got the lashes on, makeup. When you look at them, you would think that they're in their 20s.
But you remember growing up, if you put on lipstick or even lip gloss and your parents see you,
go take that off.
Right.
You think you're a woman?
nowadays they actually
Buying them,
buying them for them or asking them the brand that they like.
Yeah.
Now, backing up a bit,
Mm-hmm.
look at the females, but we're looking at the females.
Yeah.
What happened to the males now that are actually going out and buying the things that females should be buying for themselves?
Oh, the craziest thing I have experienced, right, with a guy and makeup. All right, so back home in Jamaica, boys, they tend to shave their eyebrows as well. And come on, don't crucify me. You know it's true.
I
You
know,
know
lie.
it's true. All right, there we go. And you get the, after you shape it up, you get the little razor blade, and you get the little you make the little cuts. Yeah, on one of them. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
So you have
Say
that.
them a gangster.
Yeah, the craziest thing I've experienced, right, is me. So I was in high school, and this guy, this schoolboy, like he went to a different school. He contacted me on Facebook, and he's like, oh, he saw me around in town and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, all right. It's like, oh, let's meet. And it was after school, broad daylight, crowded place. Me and my friends were like, oh, all right, no problem. So after school, we went into Sam Sharp Square, because that's where we were going to meet him. And no word of a lie, this boy comes over, and he had eyeliner, like dark. When I say dark, and mascara, because you know the eyelashes were on point, and like I was a little bit like, he's trying to show me up because I had nothing on. Do you know what I mean? The most you would get from us back in the day in high school is us in the bathroom with our rag and our cake soap or our little carbolic soap, trying to get that fresh face. My girls can back me up on that one. That's as much as we got with this makeup thing. But this boy came over in mascara, eyeliner, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed to even say, oh, this is the boy that messaged me on Facebook. Needless to say, we did not meet again. That was the end of that.
Right now, I know for a fact in Ocherius, females have problem getting tights or tight trousers because males, when the store get new orders, the males go in and buy them up before the females.
Yep. I don't understand it, guys. I honestly don't understand it.
Wait up. those are the same guys that you will see standing on the corner like this and say they're bad men, or the gunmen, or the dons, or the rude boy.
Yeah. Don't you need space though? If you're gonna run, you ever see them walking?
Walking like
ducks, really. This is how they go. And it's like
it's more like a little baby that just born, trying to walk with the pampers all the way down by the knees, and it's more like, how can you actually see yourself or call yourself a bad man or a big man, and you're dressing like your little sister? And your sister can't find her clothes.
the problem with that, yeah, that's back home. Here, from seeing with my own eyes, it's a bit more extreme. Because these men, yeah, they take longer. Do you know, women, if we're going out, we take a while to get ready. We have to make sure it's all put together. Hello, this don't take 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Well, this did because there isn't much on it. But what I'm trying to say is, when we're actually sat down, melting our weaves, getting our faces ready, making sure the outfit is, everything is where it's supposed to be, takes us a good hour and a half, sometimes 2, maybe more for other people. And you have these men, they bring their packs with everything, and they have their hair gel, their brush, some things they're telling you how to do, and it's like, hang on a minute, wait, are you Steve or Suzanne? Like, do you know what I mean? They come out with more makeup on their face. One thing I can give them, like, their clothes are well put together, but it's so tight, even if I were to go in it, my bum would be squeezing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing,
how can
man?
you be a bad man and you can't run? Because your trousers, the crotch of your trousers is actually at your knee. You're walking sideways like a duck or a crab. But at the same time, you say you're a bad man. Which a lot of people, younger females look at it and say, yeah, it's cute and
Yeah.
this and that. And
I'm sorry, I'm a bit older. I like my guys, like, I like well presented guys, but come on, man, like, your jeans can't be tighter than mine. You know what I mean? Like, leave that for me. Like, when we're walking, men's supposed to be like, she looks nice. Not, oh, is it, which one is which? No. That's no.
Growing
Don't
up,
try to show me up.
Growing up, if you go outside or anybody see you and they see you see your underwear, something is wrong with you, and somebody's going to say something. Nowadays, you see your underwear. Sometimes you see 2, 3 underwear.
Yeah,
for
no.
one man.
Yeah, no, it's not 2, 3. Let me tell you what they do. So they have the underpants on, right? And then they have to put a shorts on, because when they put the pants on, it's too tight, it can't go over the bum. So the shorts is actually to cover the bum, and then the pants sits right below the bum. Do you not see? And that is why they have that on. And do you know the story behind that I've been told? And it's been told so many times, and I still don't know why men still choose to wear the pants like that. In prison, that's how men would identify themselves as on the market, ready to rumble, is keep their trousers below the waist.
It's actually started from slavery days, where the masters of the plantation would make sure that the slaves don't have no belts on. So if they decide to run away, they have to run and sew them up. But then in prison now, a faggot that doesn't have a partner,
a homosexual,
wears the trousers below the waist, advertising themselves as being open, free, or single.
Yeah. And can imagine as a bad man.
Yeah, but wait up. Guys go to jail and see it and think that it's cool, not knowing what it means, and bring it to the street. And guys on the street see, oh yeah, that's cool, that's bad man thing. No, it's not. It's a gay thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But with that said, to each is their own.
Yeah, to each is their own, but you need to, like, look up something or try to find a meaning of something before you decide you're gonna jump into it.
Yeah.
Because a regular person could walk in that know what it means and saying, oh, he's gay, or a gay guy passing you and touching you on your ass, and then you're gonna get upset because what?
You can't get upset with it, though. You shouldn't.
You're advertising and not knowing what you're advertising. He knows what it is and think that that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, he's ready. Oh, he's ready as well. Oh, I got options today.
And it's so popular in Jamaica.
It is. It really
that
is.
You don't know who's gay from who's not gay.
Yeah.
But It's part of life, I say.
It is. And that's just another thing we have to deal with. Another thing, can you imagine 10 years from now or 20 years from now, what's the next thing gonna be? It's all.
They already start dressing in
I mean,
skirts, so.
I mean, you already, yeah, like you already have the transgender. I'm nothing against the transgender community. We're just reflecting on how the stages has progressed over time. So it's now gotten to the point where they're now fully transitioning to women. So
Yeah.
10, 20 years from now, what's the next big thing, right? But on that note, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Also, feel free to leave a comment. And have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon. Stay blessed.
And enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.